Okay, so good afternoon. My name is, my name is Nidhal Jamal. I am the head of systems control technical support in Petro Rabigh. So what we do is we handle the reliability, availability, and security of mainly the OT side. We're talking about most of the control infrastructure over there, excluding the instrumentation side and the sensing side. I've been with the OT business for almost 16 years now. Petro Rabigh. So what is Petro Rabigh? It started as a $20 billion two-phase project. Construction started in 2007, built on a very large area of 3,000 acres. It's one of the largest integrated refining and petrochemicals complexes. From the size-wise as well, we have the largest high olefins fluid catalytic cracker for producing propylene for the petrochemical side. We have around 30 production plants and 3,500 employees. Our second phase of construction started in 2014, and commissioning is around 2017. And we've recently started full operation last year. So what do we produce and what do we consume? We consume around 400,000 barrels per day of crude and 125 million scuffs per day of ethane, and butane around 15,000 barrels per day. We produce 15 million tons per year of refined products, diesel, gasoline, jet fuel, fuel oil, etc., and 5 million tons per year of petrochemicals, including monoethylene glycol, MAG, polyethylenes, polypropylenes, and some of the products we're producing in petrochemicals are new to the region as well. Our experience with OSIsoft started in 2014. We had a historian that was causing a lot of problems, and we managed to convince management to go ahead with the OSIsoft as a replacement. So in 2014, we signed the agreement of the enterprise agreement with OSIsoft, and we got a system integrator to work on the migration process from the old historian to OSIsoft. To the PI system. And it took around 6 months to do the full migration and the rollout in 2015. User training that was done, we depended on the videos that OSIsoft provided, and we've also had some of their specialists come in for face-to-face training with some of the, for training the trainers. And after that, we started to migrate most of the applications that we have because it previously depended on the old system. So we went on with moving the production accounting systems, the planning tools that our planning engineers use and utilize into OSIsoft. And then we started utilizing the PI system and trying to see where could we add more value. So we rolled out PI Vision, and we started experimenting on PI Vision and how to have users utilize it more. Initially, the rollout of PI Vision wasn't there wasn't much reception in PI Vision initially because nobody was aware about it. All the engineers are usually used to Excel, and please don't touch my Excel. Yeah, and then we started adding some applications and dashboards. And this is where we started to see an uptick in trends, where people now are starting to depend on PI Vision on a day-to-day basis. The first hour they come, the first minute they come to the office, they just open up the dashboards and see. So we started implementing the planned dashboards, the complex dashboards. We've started implementing some flare monitoring solutions on PI Vision as well. And then now the use of PI Vision alone is around almost 1/3 of our company is using it on a day-to-day basis. So the thing I want to share about the enterprise agreement, it's really an enabler to our business. You have no limitations. You can experiment as much as you want. Of course, tax is not a limitation. We initially started with around 150,000 tags, and now we're around 300,000 tags in around 3 years' time. Analysis point of view, from the PIAF, we have around 30,000 now elements and 30,000 analyses running. One of the things that I would like to share as well is having no limitations allowed us to experiment freely on PiVision as well, because you don't have. So we've easily managed to create some PiVision servers only specifically to cover some. We had an engagement with the consultants. So in order to limit the consultants' access to the PiVision, because you don't want them to access your corporate data, so we've created only a specific server for them. So this kind of helps a lot in rolling it out. And we managed to roll it out in only a few days' time because of the enterprise agreement that we had. We've also depended heavily on the Center of Excellence service that OSIsoft provides. Mainly to look into the improvement of infrastructure, looking at how we can implement some of the asset monitoring implementations that we've just started actually to implement, and seeing how to implement the day-to-day reporting and improving the reporting process so that everybody could actually get the data at the time at the exact time that they want it. That's mainly our part with now. In the future, we have we've started with the Center of Excellence. Even we've started talking about implementing mobility solutions, especially with the PiVision. Now that we've rolled out the PiVision dashboards, our management keep asking us, we want to see it on the mobiles, we want to see it at home. So we've started on a trial basis to implement that, and hopefully we can. The project should be concluded within maybe a few months from now. One thing that has significantly helped us is the NOC service that is provided through the enterprise agreement. The NOC service, our team is small. That is handling the PI system. It's not only the PI system, because we're talking about all the other underlying systems. We're talking about the production accounting, the planning solutions, the integration, all the services that are interacting with the IT systems and with the other engineering services. With the small team, the focus on ensuring that the PI system is online, the focus on ensuring every single element of the PI system, the AF, the analyses, the impacts on the production accounting, the financial data, the people who are doing the planning is significant. So with the NOC service, it has helped us outsource this worry, this monitoring, continuous monitoring to OSIsoft. And now most of the achievements and most of the project that we've managed to successfully implement was mainly because now we can focus more on value-adding activity. And thanks.
Thank you.